Yeah, this is the spot. This is where we're going to paint today. So let's get to work. So now we can start with the composition. The handiest way to do your composition is to use a viewfinder, and it's basically going to frame the picture itself that I want to get on the canvas. So I've made this guy here. You can see it's just the two pieces of card, and I put two little rivets in it so I can slide it, and I can have a panoramic composition, or I can open it out like the shape of the canvas I'm using. So I have a few loose sections. I'm going to see roughly what elements are on the canvas, and then I can find the detail of where the river intersects with the forest, where the forest intersects with the mountain, and where the mountain intersects with the sky. Now measuring an awful lot more carefully how I have the composition on the canvas, and I'm going to start somewhere closer to the center and just build it out from there and try and get the proportions right. Part here is where I see that rock. That's called Bell Rock up there, and it's called Bell Rock because that's where the young lad used to have to go up and ring the bell for the shift for the miners, and they could hear that up and down the whole of the Vale of Avoca, and they knew it was time for a shift change. And a lot of the dynamic are these lines coming out of the top right hand corner. There's a lot of diagonals coming down this way. They're fanning out in different directions. That's one section. The second section is the left hand side. It's all in shade here, and it's all the trees and that big leaning over tree, that big leaning over bough. That's sort of creating the second section. And the third section in my mind is then the river and the river bed itself here. So we'll have the water and the rapids, and then we have the shoreline that's close to us here. It's going to be lovely ochres and browns, and that shore will follow its way all the way around the corner and disappear at the vanishing point there. And that's nice because that gives us a nice perspective point. It's very close to the center of the canvas. It's still focusing stuff here. The sky will just be a nice steady area because it's quite a blue sky. There's the odd cloud drifting across, but it's not going to be a stormy or a tumultuous sky or anything, so that's actually going to steady everything down a little bit. I think this is going to be the busy area of the picture.